Howdy partners, this is Mysterious JG and welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. Last time last couple of videos have been a long and involved quest to get the legendary bear pelt back to camp. Or not to camp, but just to get it to the trapper, so I was sure I was getting credit for it. But all that being done, I promised you I'd finally get back to the diggity-ding-dang story. So I'm in a kind of an in-between place here. I'm calling this is a blind Let's Play-ish. I'm looking online for little hints and tips on how to do things to try to the limited extent that I'm capable, do an optimal playthrough. So I'm not advertising it. It's not called Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2 Blind. I would think that since I started playing the game within a week of it coming out, people would know I hadn't full cleared the game and was not revisiting it. Where am I going with all this? Yeah, just to let you know, I'm trying to get us... I think we're only a mission or two away from really being in a position where we get to actually upgrade the camp properly. So I'd like to get there, because that way if I feel like doing a little off-screening here and there, because I don't want to record, but I just want to goof around with the game, I can actually maybe do something useful with it. But I want to specifically say, hey, I'm not calling this... I'm not patting myself on the back or promoting this as a blind Let's Play, because I still remember somebody just dropping some furious, angry, insulting comments somewhere along the line during the 800 billion episode series that's still not fully complete, that is Let's Play Fallout New Vegas Blind, just because they were so angry at the concept that I would what? Oh, I fell asleep next to a rock? I was pretty sure I would sleep on my bed in camp, but okay. They were so angry because they found out that I had, in what I was calling a blind Let's Play, had looked at a fact that talked about what the different special attributes do in that game. And man, this guy was just tearing me a new one. That was years ago. He was so virulent that I still gonna remember, like, damn, man, relax. Anyways, alert, this already saves. Says, yeah, no, that's good. We're good to go. I need to make sure that when I do get into camp that I have access to my bear hat, and if I do, I'll know that we're using the right save data. And I won't have to anger Lethal Feline by spending 6 minutes looking for the right slot. What up, Grimshaw? And then she kicks you in the nuts.
Convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
Especially now that your sweet ass is sitting here, walking around.
Home.
It's taking shape.
Good work, Miss Grimshaw.
Just like your sweet ass. Alright. Anyways, let me make sure that I have my ridiculous bear hat, and if I do... yeah, legendary bear hat is available. Is it just me, or does his eye... when he wears the legendary beer hat... okay, I had it in my mind. It's not true. I had it in my mind that his eyes go wonky when he puts on the bear hat and he looks like some kind of psycho bear monster man. But he don't. I'm just being silly. So, in order to do the mission that actually gives us the ability to upgrade the camp, I have learned that the mission I was planning to do next anyway needs to get done. And that mission... well, now I'm curious where this other thing popped up. Emerald Ranch, they said. Yeah. Hosea, is that they said? Yeah. That's pretty far away. Hosea needs help with a new business opportunity at Emerald Ranch. I'm curious to spend a little... oh, wait, no, not Hosea, never mind. I got Hosea confused with Micah, I think. There's one member of the gang who's been kind of like a jerk. But that's not Hosea. Hosea's the older guy. I've been joking about how he's plotting against Dutch because he is the one who's the most openly critical of what went down with one of the year's most innovative new chefs, Dutch. But mostly because he's been with the, it's pretty obvious he's been with the gang since the beginning and cares about it a lot. I think Micah was the one who was just kind of being a jerk before, and Javier doesn't really seem to have a lot of personality so far in the game. There's my lovely horse running through the field. Where are you going with your fetlocks blowing in the wind? So we want to ride like the demon that drives your dreams. We need to do this mission, which is the one I was going to do next anyway, which is the Javier Escuela mission. Jose told you that Javier, Bill, and Charles were already in Valentine. So we'll go hang out with our buddies, which is going to take the form of a mission. And that will unlock the mission we need to do to properly start upgrading the camp. As far as cash goes, I did also some brief look at all the camp upgrades that were available. We are in no danger of fully upgrading this camp based on what we've got now. There's quite a bit of camp upgrades to be purchased to get, like, fully upgraded super...
How you getting on?
Oh. I didn't mean to... Miss Karen was talking to me and I just ignored her. That's rude. I wasn't trying to do that. Should I go speak with Miss Karen? See how she's getting on? Or is Miss Karen a horse?
Okay, speak later.
Okay.
Camp funds 200. Yeah. There's a couple of upgrades that, in my mind, it makes sense to get first because the effect that those upgrades have is that other members of the gang start donating too. But I'm under the impression that it will take a very long time for you to wait and allow other gang members' donations to give you enough to buy upgrades. You pretty much are doing this on your own. With little minor... It's almost like interest. Like if you put in some money, there's a fox, that's probably worth hunting, but I ain't feeling it right now. But yeah, that you can... your gang members' upgrades will kind of trickle in, but not really mean that much. It's like interest on money that you're depositing in a way. Anyway, I could rob this train. Probably not by myself. Well, I could jump the train. I'm thinking that would, there are guards on the train, though. I'm thinking I would get in a bit of trouble doing that. It's certainly available. That might be a fun thing to do off screen, rob a few trains and then report back. I keep losing track of what button does what and thinking that I can, So this train is just going to be in my... Okay, well, sorry I couldn't hear what you said. I ain't on you, lady. What? What are these people panicking about? I'm just doing a poor job of riding my horse. I mean, in Grand Theft Auto, you have to do a little more than that before people panic. What? What is that icon? It looks like arm wrestling crossed with a telegraph station. What does this refer to? A stagecoach. Yeah, that's... I guess fast traveling in this game is a little different from the previous game, and you really... Another thing I was reading about, just trying to get some understanding of game mechanics in advance, is fast travel... There are ways that you can set up so that you can fast travel from camp to somewhere, but there's really no way to just like settle out in the middle of the wilderness and fast travel back to civilization. But stagecoaches and trains are a way for a fee to actually go out and travel. Which existed in the previous game too, I suppose. Jump to horse. So I suppose I could jump onto somebody else's horse and... Well, let's hitch my horse. No, I wasn't actually trying to even speak to these guys.
You fixing to come to grief,
I could
huh?
enjoy choking you out.
What the... Oh. Damn it. I wasn't trying to stab the guy. Ugh.
You did the right thing. I'll have men on it right away.
They are investigating. Well, so I didn't even get to go into that mission. I think if I just get out of here, I won't get a warrant on my head.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was just trying to frickin' settle in the horse. Now I lost my hat. It's really frustrating. Well, we can't find the guy you described in the immediate area within a 2-minute time, so this murder will have to be considered unsolvable. Ridiculous. No, I do have a bounty. Well, fuck that. I'm loading the game. Oh, 11 minutes. That we'll never get back. I'm going to keep this in the LP on the with the thought process that it might be potentially amusing how much trouble I'm having with freaking not murdering everyone. Seriously, though, like, the way that weapon wheel works, I was pretty sure I had selected my hands. And then, so a guy can pull me off a horse and start punching the shit out of me, and I'm not allowed to shoot him, I suppose. I do have a feeling, though, that if I punched him back, I probably would have been reported for assault. I'm wondering now if this game has that Assassin's Creed mechanic where, what am I doing? Why am I auto-loading here? Oh, whatever. I might well and truly actually be unarmed now. Like, I'm defaulting to unarmed.
Come on.
Or I'm trying to figure out how to punch, and I'm hitting different buttons, and one of the buttons just automatically makes you pull a gun. Now I'm trying to figure out which button will pull up the map. I think this next mission actually is the tutorial on hand-to-hand combat, though. That's the irony. I'm trying desperately to get to the mission, which I believe may actually teach us how to do hand-to-hand. Or I might just expect you to already know it. Oh, let's find out what this is. Damn it.
We can't keep this to ourselves. It would be wrong.
Hell no. The town has the right to know. Big Hank likes a spank.
Well, you know what? Let the man get spanked, because that's what he's into.
I can't take any more of this. Ugh.
What's so damn funny, anyway?
It's a guy getting beat up by a woman.
Well, I've been a bad boy again, Mama. A bad, bad boy.
Yes, you have.
Oh, well, don't go easy on them. I need to be.
Did I just lose morality for watching this?
Oh, yeah, that's more like it. Close the
Yeah, well.
train. If you tell us so, I swear I'll kill you.
Hey, man. Whatever gets your rocks off, none of my business. I mean, seriously, I was like, I guess I lost morality for watching a dude have a, you know, S&M encounter. But, you know, whatever. So I was just trying to find a place to hitch my horse. I figured there's one closer to the saloon. And that led to violent death and forced loading of game. Your horse is dirty. Well, whatever. It's a war horse. It can handle a little dirt. Brush your horse or ride it through the water. Oh well, I mean I got a horse brush now. Oh, and I can also study my own horse. Turn the light. Oh, we're having a party over here, but we're still not having as much fun as that guy that's getting spanked a couple of buildings over. Yeehaw! Hey, Javier, you wouldn't believe what I just saw. There's a feller getting spanked. Wait until morning. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not actually at the saloon. Well, you know what? I can't do this mission right now. I'm not wearing a hat. Well, wait, hold on a second. Oh, man, it's a nightmare. I don't know how to do anything in this game. I'm supposed to be able to put on I'm supposed to have this outfit saved on this horse. I thought that's how this worked. Cover scent lotion, hair pomade. Horse cargo. Well, I sure thought that's how it worked, but whatever. Maybe on the other side of my horse is a different set of menus. Nope. Alright, I just don't know how anything works in this game. So I'm going to have to go to a saloon without my hat on. That's a real shame, but maybe I'll get another hat in here. Well, cool. My friends are here, and they're glad to see you.
Arthur, come here. Come over here. I want you to meet our friends.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, yeah, they look like charming
Frank,
ladies.
You're just a tough, hysteric mountain man.
Oh, you be quiet, Anastasia. Anyone can tell this one is a pussy cat.
Exactly. Yes, he's a pussy cat. Ain't that so?
Whatever you
Pussy
say.
cat. See, it's like
How much
it's like
it
a
cost
joke.
anyway?
Well, ain't that a nice way to talk to a lady?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a lady.
Excuse me.
Oh, well, they didn't like that at all.
Say, you got a fine way with the women, amigo.
Yeah, regular dandy and a charmer.
Only I had a hat on.
Oh man, I dread to think about it.
He got murdered.
Hey.
There's now a temporal paradox.
Are you about to kiss that guy or punch him?
Oh, and we have our
Well, I guess, yeah, I guess he's punching him. Wait, now they're attacking people who weren't even part of the fight. Okay, circle to punch.
You picked the wrong town.
You wish you never stepped foot in Valentine.
Oh. I can choke or I can grapple with triangle, but then how do I... When grappling, use the buttons to... Okay. I guess I'll need to go back and rewatch this video to see how to do that properly. Because I was supposed to, like, give this guy a suplex or something. Well, I'm trying to... I'm sorry, Javier, but I was trying to, Uh-oh, here comes Big Bluto.
Come here, you little greaser. Let's do this. Yeah, I hit like a kill you, bitch. Yeah.
There you go. We can deal with these fellers. Go get Javier.
Alright, now I gotta save Javier. With a rabbit punch. Dang, I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh, it's a cinematic. I guess this means I was always going to lose that portion of the fight.
Really, boy? Go on, Tommy.
You won't be so pretty when I'm done.
Yeah. Put that ape down. Come on. All right.
You okay there, Arthur?
Yeah, I got this son of a bitch.
I thought I did.
Don't take that from him.
You're even slower than you look.
This is probably really easy if you know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you got more than that.
Come on, Tommy. Can you feel me near you?
Come on, I ain't even started.
Got this one, Arthur.
You better hope I do, because you guys aren't helping.
Kill him, Tommy.
Well, you better be careful I don't kill you, Tommy, because I've been known to accidentally do that. DDT, my finishing move. I think I won in spite of myself here.
Hey, come on, stop! 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 Please! Please! I beg you, stop!
I'll give you my hat.
Sir, you won the fight already. Surely that's enough.
What business is it of yours?
No business. No business, sir, but please, I beg you.
I'm all covered in filth, and I didn't even get to sleep with a hooker.
Arthur?
Look who we found sniffing about.
Josiah Trelawney.
The very same.
Well,
Was that the stranger?
And miss all this glamour.
I
You
guess it's
must
not the
be
stranger.
joking.
how are you?
Do I know you?
Quite well indeed. I went to Blackwater looking for you gentlemen. You're not very popular there, it seems. Ah, Javier and Charles. I've missed you. And Bill looking as well as can be. Gentlemen,
Expected.
always a pleasure.
You're right. We ain't too popular in Blackwater.
We left a lot of money there.
And young Sean, it seems.
Sean,
I'm not sure why you're telling me
Yes,
about the money you've
I
left
have.
there.
He's being held by some bounty hunters, trying to see how much money the government will pay them. I
For
know
some reason,
he's
they're
in
holding
Blackwater,
him rather than
but
turning him
there's talk
in.
of them moving.
Well, if we step foot in Blackwater, well, then we're dead men for sure.
there'll be Pinkertons all over the place, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Of course.
We're noble
It's you
outlaws,
as
you know.
one, Dutch.
Always is. Charles,
Even
go
though I don't
find
do
out what you
anything.
can. Carefully. Josiah, take Javier. Arthur, go get yourself cleaned up. Join them when you're ready.
But what about me?
You can have hours off screen if you
Well,
want.
exactly. What about you?
What does that mean?
Oh, Bill, come on.
Oh, well, I guess Bill did start the fight. I guess he's being treated as kind of a dumb fuck up, but you know. Mission complete. Bill starts a brawl in Smithfield Saloon. Gotcha. So I probably did a crap job of that. Hey, maybe my off-screening should consist of replaying that mission until I know how to actually fight correctly. But no, the key is that I was pressing the R triggers to try to fight because, you know, that seemed to be how you do combat. And apparently that pretty much always makes you use a weapon. Unarmed combat is a different set of controls. It's not like illogical. I ain't mad at it, but it does make me feel awful silly that I kept screwing it up.
You're
I do
all
wish
right, girl.
I do wish I knew an easier way to get my hat back. Other than going back to camp and changing my outfit. I know that will work. But I thought I was able to spontaneously generate a new hat in at my horse. I have some vague notion that that's a thing, as silly as it sounds. Well, oh look, I can. It looks like I can afford to get a new tradition for my Stellaris Empire here, but instead we're going to concentrate on doing the mission, which will unlock the ability to actually improve the camp properly. Hello. What? Is that just somebody yelling because I rode too close to them on a horse, or is there something else going on that I'm missing? Buy, sell, meat, and game. Okay, it was so that is a butcher. I don't know why I would go to a butcher other than Pearson, but I suppose if I purely just want cash, that's... Oh, fuck. That was a fantastic way to end the video. So there was a stranger on screen. They have disappeared, and in my efforts to turn around and find them, I just did a complete flying leap off my horse. Although there's the guy, I think. There's the guy who said something about O'Driscoll's.
Think again.
Oh.
Right, down you go.
You don't seem to appreciate that I'm able to be shot several times. Oh.
Go on, cut me loose.
Oh, now there's a witness. The guy insulted me and stuff. Can I not just, I'm not going to catch him in time.
See what I do to you? Or at least give me a drink. You great ugly langer.
Now shut the hell up.
Alright, so I got myself wanted, but is it worth it if it means I got to,
I'm telling you, get them hands up or you're done for.
Okay, well, I mean, I gotta drop this guy now. I was trying to drop the feller. There's too many freaking inputs in this game. $20 bounty. All I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was and now my bounty's going up as they get themselves worked. This is just ridiculous. So I should have just let the video end with me taking a big flying shot off of a horse. Instead, we're just going to come back next time and we're going to have loaded the game and none of that nonsense will have happened. Because really, and O'Driscoll insults me, I feel like I'm entitled to lasso them and bring them back to camp. That's what I was trying to do. So this game is full of people who provoke you, and then if you do anything to them, you get yourself in trouble. So, alright. Well, we'll see, folks. I'll see you guys next time.